Hey there everybody, Phil here for AndroidCentral.com with the brand new LG G Pro 2. This is the follow-up to last year's G Pro, which was their phablet. It's their big phone. This one's even bigger, 5.9 inches at 1080p. Now, this does look very, very familiar. They've brought all the usual traits that we've been used to in the G series over the past, generation or so. You do have the rear buttons on the back. That's the power button in the middle, and you can also have extra functionality with that and with the volume buttons to control the camera, for example. The back is this, it's matte plastic, but it's got a little texture to it, which is nice. Really, the business end here is the display. 5.9 inches, 1080p. It's got the knock-on feature, but you see it's not actually working as I'm tapping it. That's because it's set up with this new knock code. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and it turns on. And that unlocks it as well as wakes it up. Really cool. There are 80-something thousand permutations of that. I believe it's up to 8 taps, I think. A lot of taps. And you can have all sorts of patterns. So really cool, really customizable. Here, we'll do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you haven't seen it in the demo videos, you see I'm doing it in the same places there, but you can also do it smaller like that. So you can just kind of tap wherever and it works, right? Double tapping in to turn it off. So that's knock on to knock code. That is one of their brand new big features. Let's walk through the rest of this real quick. Same kind of LG UI that we're used to. This one is, in fact, however, running Android 4.4.2. That is good to see because LG doesn't always come out with the newest software first thing. But otherwise, the UI looks very much the same. This is the Korean version, so we're going to see some Korean stuff in here, including my favorite TV app. DMB is awesome, which is also why you get antennas in Korean phones. So very large, very nice, 1080p display, but it doesn't look bad, doesn't look horrible at all. It's probably the equivalent of maybe a little better than 720p. You can do the math yourself. What else they got going on here? The camera, they're calling this one of the best cameras you will ever see, and LG's always done some pretty good cameras. So you've got all your usual modes. Magic focus is cool, so that's going to let you take a photo and then tap the gallery button to change focus, tap an object, or adjust the handler. And so we'll do it here right now. So we took a photo, it's processing it, and then we'll be able to change where we want the focus. If we want the focus to be on that bench, cool. If we want the focus to be here on the planks, we can do that, or way over here. So that's kind of neat. Yes, we will exit, no need to do that. You also have HDR, you've got VR Panorama, that's their version of Photosphere, so you can do 360-degree panoramas, beauty shot, dual camera, time machines, all this stuff that we've had before. Good stuff. Let's see if there's anything in the apps that we care about. Usual LG stuff. Again, music is a big thing. Audio is a big thing on this device. They're talking a 1-watt output. In fact, let's just fire it up and see if we can hear it. Music. Vienna Boys Choir is back. And indeed, this is pretty loud. It's actually vibrating a little bit down here in the bottom. See, there's the speaker on the back. So some nice sound going on that. Definitely pretty loud. Not quite the same as we've heard on other devices with dual speakers, but for this it's not bad at all. And here's one other cool feature. It's such a big device, right? And they say, well, what if you actually want to have a big device, but you need to do something one-handed, and you need, the screen's just too big. So here's what you do. Just swipe across the buttons, and you have a mini view. We can move it over here on the left, because I use my phone with the left hand. So now I have a tiny view of a really big phone. This is kind of ridiculous, right? Like, if you're doing this, why don't you have a bigger phone or a smaller phone? But it's kind of cool at the same time. To make it bigger, you can do that. You can make it smaller again. There we go. Now it goes smaller. To close it, you just hit the X, just like Windows, by the way. So again, that's mini view here. It's pretty crazy. So there you go, folks. A quick look at the brand new LG G Pro 2. It's thin, it's big, again, 5.9 inches. The big cool thing here is knock code. So you just tap in your code and it unlocks the screen, turns it all on at the same time. Very cool to see, very cool phone. That's it, catch you later.